Hello, and welcome to another duo cast of ANG episode 120. Alex is MIA, and he might show up at some point, but
We hope he does.
the show must go on. Uh, so it's just Cameron and I here today, and that's unfortunate because there's a lot of things that Alex put in here.
And he would definitely want to be talking about. He just,
Yeah, he's gonna miss out, but it's all right. We'll still have some fun. Okay.
hopefully he'll show up.
So first off, happy holiday episode from us here at ANG. We will be off next week for
Wait, is
holidays
it
and
next
stuff.
week?
Yeah.
Oh, it is next week. Damn.
Mhm.
I didn't realize the end of the year was coming that fast.
Yeah.
I was like,
So
it's the 19th. Why does it say? And I was like, oh, okay.
I actually thought they were coming faster. We had set a date to come down to home for Christmas, and I thought that was gonna be like on Wednesday, and then it looked like, oh man, I have to wait till Friday to leave. Like, I mean, I'm okay with that. I get more days to screw around. But
hmm
yeah, so we'll be off next week, doing holiday stuff and whatever, and you should too. And we'll see you next year. It's the last episode of the year. Dang, and Alex missed that one too, bro. What is going on with this man? Um, okay, so in on the big stuff. Pokemon anime is getting a huge change. There's going to be 11 episode story arc next year, and then Ash Ketchum is no longer going to be the protagonist in Pokemon.
Which is very, very weird. I saw a tweet from his voice actress saying, she's enjoyed getting to voice Ash for the last, uh, you know, 17 years. Um, dude, that's weird seeing Pokemon about to end.
Did they just
Like
like
it's
get bored of him? I guess.
um well, part of it's the fact that he completed his story arc.
Hmm.
He became the world champion, which I believe we talked about on the show previously.
Right, right.
And then following that, uh they had um a little mini arc with Go, who was his partner during this last series, and now they're doing these last handful of episodes to wrap up the series. I've already seen a screenshot, I guess, from the trailer for it. They're bringing back uh, his Butterfree and Butterfree's girlfriend. Uh, and they haven't been seen show-wise since the original series. They, I know, it's always like one of those little fun facts that they showed up in one of the uh, intros during Gen 3, though. I think it's Gen 3. I don't
I'm
know.
honestly just that impressed you know that much about the Pokemon anime. I feel like I
Well,
need
I
to
mean,
watch that now. I think I actually
I,
have one of the seasons on DVD that I came across, like someone gave it to me or something.
mm,
But I've never really watched much of it.
and I
Um,
did, end up doing a lot of Pokemon anime research for when I was working for Chapter Attacks. So
oh
it,
yeah, the
yeah,
glory days.
that's definitely where it comes from.
um, oh yeah, new amiibo happening.
New
Kazuya and
amiibo.
Sephiroth will be
Let's
available January
go.
13th. And also Pyramithra will be coming out sometime next year. We'll see. But yeah, the pre-orders for Kazuya and Sephiroth are up at all the normal places minus Amazon, I think. Um, but Target, Best Buy, GameStop, whatever, take your pick. Um, and man, they look really good. I saw a tweet talking about like how crazy the quality has gone up over the years, and like, man, these are really crazy. Also, Pyra and Mithra mad horny. Just some
Mm,
mad horny amiibo.
well, they could be even more meta horny. The
No, that
those
Cameron, that's not the goal.
like no, I'm not saying that's the goal, but like they could be because they're full size figures. One of them had a boob window, I think, or maybe that was the
Full size, you say?
they they uh
I'm so horrified right now. The potential is limitless.
statue.
Also, why do you know exactly where to go to find these statues?
No, I literally Googled it.
Okay, good. I was like, that's really quick.
I'm not mad horny, I assure you. Look, if I wanted to pull him up mad horny style, I would just go to the r/Xenoblade.
Rule 34.
Oh no, not even World 34, just
Yeah,
r/Xenoblade.
just read it.
I just read it, mad horny.
Well, while you're finding those,
Here,
Super Nintendo World's opening February 17th in Hollywood. Oh, here they are. Those are full size?
those are the full scale figures, uh, whatever scale.
Bro. I
So
thought
get
I thought when you said full
oh
size, I
you
thought
thought
you meant
like
like human size.
oh no
That's why I was like
that would
the
be mad
potential is
horny.
limitless. That's what I'm saying. I was like I'm so horrified. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah, I
Uh
think those together are like $400.
Bro, how do you spend that much money? It's because Mithra literally doesn't even have underwear on. It's just legs and a skirt.
It's just legs.
There's just nothing, and the skirt is more like a freaking hip hat than a skirt.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's just. Love how Pyro's squishing them bazungas in between her arms really tightly to hold that sword up. Love that. That totally wasn't
Got
intentional.
gotta gotta hold sword.
This sword is so heavy.
Oh
I'm gonna kill
my
myself.
gosh.
Yeah. So Super Nintendo World America finally
Super
happening.
Nintendo World America.
When is the one coming to Orlando? 2025.
2025. Assuming that there's nothing about. I haven't heard anything about um what's going on with like the company that was suing Universal. Um,
I didn't know they were being sued.
I think we talked about it on the podcast. I don't remember. Um, but uh, Universal's gonna get it eventually.
Yeah.
I hope. Um, but I know the Amiibo bands are coming to the States officially when the parks open.
Watch them be more expensive than the ones you bought.
Dude, that would be
Imagine.
that would be sad and hilarious.
Yeah, that would be really
Um,
depressing, but also that would be really funny.
there was a dude on r/Amiibo, or he was like, I feel sorry for anyone that paid to import them because they could have just waited. And I'm like, the amount of money you would have to spend if you're not living in South California would be more than it cost. That like the max price per band was like $60-ish. I guarantee you, it cost me more than $360 to go to Universal Hollywood.
True.
Like,
Um,
I would like to use them, and I will when it comes here, or Chelsea and I go over to Universal Hollywood. But like, it's not. Oh yes, let me on, especially on the Amiibo subreddit. Let me have to go all the way out to California on the other side of the country to collect this one thing to continue my collection.
Yes, I see no
Yeah,
faults.
I
Uh,
see no problem with this.
PlayStation and Nintendo 2022 wrap ups have officially been made available, so you can go and do that now. You literally just Google
Mm,
it and it'll show up. We'll talk about that in Collector's Corner. We've done. Have you done yours?
I've done the one for Nintendo. I've not done the one for Sony. So let me. Although I also should probably pull up the one for Nintendo again, huh?
Yeah, mine are pretty sad. I'm not looking forward to talking about mine, but it's whatever. We'll do it
My
anyway.
my Sony one is gonna be so bad, dude.
Yeah, I bet your console's like, why the hell is he using those headphones all the time? And it has nothing to do with me.
Is I mean, even aside from that, it's like he bought a PS5 through Sony Direct. He's used it like twice though.
um, Insomniac confirms Marvel Spider-Man 2 swings to PS5 in fall of next year. I'm excited. I need to finish Miles Morales
Yeah,
and
you
get
do.
back to that. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster was announced for Switch and PS4, so confirmed rumor. I remember we had that one. And if you
Yeah.
want the physical edition, you can go fuck yourself. Cause
Yeah, I heard about
the
that.
the
I didn't even get to see it. I just heard
the
about
standard
the fact that
edition
it was already sold out.
$75. Collector's edition $260. Although it does come with like 2 vinyl records and like some other crazy shit. Like it's a pretty good collector's edition, and the vinyl is stamped with the art of Final Fantasy, and it comes with a bunch of stuff. It's pretty cool. I don't have that money for Final Fantasy, but I wanted the standard edition. Yeah, just instantly gone. I
Instantly gone.
It happened like overnight. So when I woke up and saw it, I went and oh man, waiting list. And then the PS4 one was available. I should have snatched it when I saw it still available, but that was sold out shortly after I looked. And then the anniversary or the collector's
Oh,
edition went away like the
speaking
day
of
later.
speaking of it, was this what you meant about join waitlist?
Yep.
Uh, yeah, literally as we're talking about it, of course.
So,
Absolutely insane.
um, yeah, that sucks. I wanted that a lot. Oh well.
Is
It's
it is it at least possible to get it digitally?
uh, it yeah, dude, it has
It
to be. There's no
it
way.
better be, right?
Yeah,
They didn't
like
waste all this effort to
yeah,
be
because
like,
they're of
we're gonna
course they
print
made it freaking
5
super limited. Um, I
for
hope
no
that's a marketing.
reason.
I hope they don't pull Nintendo and they mean it. I hope they make more. After
It's hard to
they're
tell
just
with Square.
milking the hype of like limited quantity.
It's really hard to tell with Square because they just sort of take after everybody.
Yeah, so cool. That's coming to not mobile and PC, but also why. Um,
Also, thanks for the pains, Square.
yeah, thanks. Uh,
We enjoy it so much.
Epic is turning off online services and servers from older games. Um, wow, yeah, these are older games. We're talking Dance Central 1 through 3. Dance Central VR online multiplayer will remain available. Thank God. Green Day Rock
Yay.
Band, the Beatles Rock Band 1 through 3, Rock Band 4 online multiplayer will remain available. Unreal Gold, Unreal 2, The Awakening, Unreal Tournament 2003 and 4, Unreal Tournament 3, and they have plans to bring online tournament or Unreal Tournament 3 back in the future. And look who it is. The
Hey,
man of the hour.
he lives.
Potentially.
He,
His headphones might
he
not be
apparently
working, but
cannot
he's in
talk.
the chat. I promise you.
Let's go.
He's here.
You all heard the bidding.
I don't get Beding. Oh yeah, I have my do not disturb on to
You're
not have
on Do
Discord
Not
notification.
Disturb
Yeah.
because your laptop's always running uh RuneLight.
No, I finally closed it out on everything. Yep.
Sad.
True. Oh, and he's gone
Oh,
again. Yeah, his
he's
headphones are definitely
dead.
busted, but he's gonna be here. Anyway, what else crucial? 1,000 tiny claws. Monsters probably stole my princess. Supersonic acrobatic
Monsters
rocket powered
probably.
battle
Is
cars.
that
Oh
a
my
name?
god. Yeah, monsters parentheses probably stole my princess.
That's kind of funny.
Oh, I heard audio.
I heard
Hello.
it. Hello.
Hey, Alex is
Let's
here.
go.
Everybody can rest easy. It was only 15 minutes.
I see. Okay, hello. Sorry.
You alright?
No, I haven't been sleeping.
We know. We tried to get you up.
Alex just got on the show so he can die on he wanted to die on mic.
Yeah,
We got to have
yeah.
evidence. Let's see. I think that was all of them. Dude, what the hell kind of title is supersonic acrobatic rocket powered battle cars? That's too many syllables.
Wait, what?
We're on the epic turning off the some older games, going through the list.
That's the original Rocket League.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, it's Google time, folks.
That's what they made. Or, yeah, they bought Rocket League, but the Psionics made this first.
Dang, that literally is Rocket League. That's crazy. Man, I feel bad now. I'm sorry. Your name's still too fucking long, but you you did good. Um,
Rip. Rip in pieces.
so man, were people still playing Rock Band 1 online?
I
Or
Uh,
have.
Green Day Rock Band? Maybe Rock Band 1 cuz like that was the first one, but like Green Day Rock Band, I don't know.
there's definitely a reason they're shutting those
There's at
servers
least
down.
one, right? There's at least somebody that's upset about it.
Hmm. I would assume so.
Microsoft files a patent for displaying personalized ads in games. You can patent showing ads?
But why?
They can patent the tech they're designing for it.
Oh, they can patent their freaking ad algorithm. I'm gonna
Right.
throw up.
Look,
So
look, look.
I feel
If
like
they're gonna personalize ads, can they like advertise us, the all night
it's
gamers?
I feel like this is a be careful what you wish for situation because we've been dogging on Microsoft for years about how they don't make
Oh,
games,
that's
and now they're gonna start making games again, and they're gonna have ads in them, and every game's gonna be like 2K23. We're just gonna see Jake from State Farm doing something in game, and you can go talk to him about your personal price plan or whatever.
very sad. Very
I'm so
sad.
tired. I'm so tired.
Microsoft is the leading trender and bringing the worst decisions to gaming.
Microsoft is the
Well,
leading industry of 1984.
Microsoft's not someone that bumped it up to 70, but that's the only thing they haven't had a
Well, they've started
hand in
now.
leading. They have started now, but they weren't the one that started it.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, that is kind of shocking. You think that Microsoft would be the first ones to do. Well, also nobody plays Xbox, so they couldn't be the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like you want to make it harder for people to play
You
Xbox.
wanna make less money?
Diablo 4 Collector's Edition does not include the game. Good, just like the God of War Ragnarok one.
Yeah, I wanted to ask y'all about this. I'm glad I joined, was able to wake up. Okay, look, what do y'all think? So I know, like in the past, people will complain that they'll be like, "I ordered the collector's edition and it's not here." So this is just here's the stuff in the collector's edition, but you've still got to buy the game separately, whether that's physically or digitally for the people who do that.
It is. I mean, it's kind of like what Nintendo did with Xenoblade in a way.
Well, that was just like a
No.
delay in like
But that
they
was a delay.
yeah, and they gave you the game first.
Mhm.
Um, I I don't know because there is like the including the game in the collector's edition would make it more expensive argument. It's like you want to make it
Mhm.
cheaper, but if you're buying the collector's edition and you don't
Do you
want the
want?
game, what the hell
Then
are
why are
you
you buying
doing?
it?
What are we
What are you
doing?
doing?
Make a digital and a physical option if you just don't want the disc for some really weird reason, and like make it include the. Why would
I
you
want
buy the
the
collector's edition
I
and
want
not the
the
game?
junk for my shelf, but I don't want the disc on my shelf.
That's like
What?
buying tires for just having
Sitting in
tires.
your garage.
Yeah,
Ah, yes, my
my
tire pile.
tires. Yeah, here's my tires. Or like imagine if I just bought headlight assemblies for like a 2008 Hyundai Sienna or Toyota
Mhm.
Sienna, whatever. There's nothing involved. Like if I don't have the car, why? Why? My brain hurts. I don't know. It's just
It's
stupid.
not
It's
great.
stupid now, and it's stupid when God of War did it, and it's stupid when a bunch of other games did it that I don't have on
And
tap in
Not
my mind.
against it. It just feels weird because the one thing that it really needs to have, and I'm gonna stand firm on this, I'm like, okay, they can sell it like this. I understand it for the people who get mad. It's like I still don't have my game 3 weeks later because I ordered the collector's edition, right? I've been in the not that bad, but been where you're waiting and everybody else is enjoying. But like the collector's edition needs to have a spot for the game in the box.
Yeah,
I still think it's kind of stupid, but you're right.
like
Like okay, that is like the least like thing you could do, I guess, if you wanted to
it's
do it like that. Um,
it's kind of weird, right? Like when you're just buying the collector's edition with no game, it just becomes a bunch of stuff. Even if you're buying the game separate,
yeah,
it's
and if you
still
have
just a
problems
bunch of
making the
stuff.
collector's edition so they take longer, then just do what Nintendo did and give people the game, and then just delay the collector's edition until you have all the stuff to make it.
Yeah.
There
Uh,
are options here,
Yeah,
and of course, they're not going to take any of them.
no.
I mean, they are. They're selling you it without the game.
Um,
I don't
inside
like that option.
Inside the House of Indies is a Nintendo Mini Direct series that's airing an episode every day from today of recording, which is the 19th, to the 23rd, which is Friday. Um, and the first one's out now, but by the time you're listening to this, there should be three. And it's just like, how long is this one? It is a 5 minute video of four games. Each game gets about a minute, either
Mhm.
announcing games or giving release dates for games or whatever. The ones announced today were Floppy Knights 2.0, um, Mortal Shell Complete Edition, and uh, Paparazzi, which is a dog photography game.
Interesting.
Um, so, yeah, just a cute little thing they're doing every day this week. Uh, that made me look up Sports Story when I saw that article because I was like, hey, it's December.
Yeah, that was supposed to
And
release
it's
already.
yeah, and so I went and looked, and it still says
Oh,
releasing December 2022, but nothing. And I went and looked at the developer's Twitter, and they had one tweet in the past year, which was a retweet of Nintendo's re-announcement of this game back in November.
Cool.
And I went to their website, and there was just no information. There was like a description of the game, but there was no news or anything there, so that sucks. And last for the opening bits, Fortnite video game maker Epic Games is to pay more than $500 million over FTC allegations of privacy violations and unwanted charges. Oh, but Epic was the good
Interesting.
guy, right? Epic v Apple. Go Epic. Epic Games.
It, it is so insane that they just had that video ready. to get people on their side.
Huh? They were definitely always ready to take him to
Yeah, they
court.
made that video of 1984 while they were actively committing 1984.
Amazing.
It's all part of the plan,
True.
and they thought we wouldn't notice.
But we did.
Freaking Fortnite. Okay, on to Collector's Corner. This is the weekly segment we go around talking about what games been playing and stuff like that, and also we'll do our wrap ups that we mentioned at the beginning of the episode. So Cameron, why don't you go first?
So this week I have played Splatoon 3, obviously. Some Pokemon Sword, because I'm still trying to get some of the things I'm missing, because I do not want to put in the effort to go through the Ultra games for like 2 Pokemon total. I also did the DuckTales World Showcase that I worked on. I have Soft Machine react to that. uh, but that opened on Friday, and we went that night and got to play the one that was in the Mexico Pavilion. I am very intrigued by how it interacts with the other areas, because I never played the Compossible or the Perry World Showcase Adventures, but with the DuckTales one, with it all being on your phone, that means anyone can do it as long as it's between the hours you're allowed to play, which was I think it was 9 to 8:15, because they have to stop letting people play because of the. I think it's connected to KidCot. Um, but we got to go around, find certain locations that I guess are RFID enabled. Um, so we'd have audio playing. There's a guitar that played itself. That was cool. We saw Scrooge McDuck shoot a laser at a volcano. And that volcano like in the Mexico Pavilion, like as you're going on
Oh
Three
yeah.
Caballeros.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now they've got for like the last part of that adventure, there's a rocket that shoots off and then it crashes like behind the pyramid. And I'm just thinking, there's a fancy-ish dining right there. That's going to be going off all the time now.
Hmm.
It's just going to be like this little line going up and down.
Yeah, I ate
And
there when I went in 2019 because my mom was like insisted that we ate. We have to eat at the Mexican place. Okay.
To be
we had
fair,
to eat
I
at
think it
Mexican
was
place.
always there.
What,
Like,
the crashing of the crashing
I'm pretty sure
the
these are
rocket
just
into the
repurposed.
volcano?
Like, they might have built new ones, but I assume all of these are just repurposed from the other two.
Um,
It's just different characters.
I don't know. It's hard to know because I didn't do the others, but I also don't really see. Um, Maybe the parrot could have been repurposed, but I don't know how the rocket would have gone for uh, Kim Possible at least. I don't know. That would have to be something I look into. But that was fun. We're gonna go tomorrow night and try to play some more.
Nice. What about your wrap ups? What are the highlights?
Wrap ups. So, hold on. All right. So, wrap ups are my most played Switch games are Splatoon 3, Pokemon Violet, and Three Hopes. Is that what it was 2 weeks ago when I originally
Yeah,
checked this?
it has to be. They said on the bottom of the page, it ended on 11:30 tracking.
Interesting. Played at launch. Same three. 3 years of play. Sword, Mario Kart, and Animal Crossing. That doesn't sound right.
Well, it is.
That's not 3 years of Animal Crossing yet.
All right. What about PlayStation?
Sony. While Sony's loading, my highest of the ratings was, or percentages, was action.
At what?
For hold on, I'm trying to log in. On my little circle thing.
Yeah. What was
Yeah,
the
no.
percent?
25% on action, 23 on multiplayer, 18 on shooter, 17 role playing, 11 adventure, 6 simulation. Is there anything else on that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I had 6 things on that.
I guess it's got what was your favorite game this year? And it's got my most played by month. Somehow Among Us with 3 hours
Oh,
was
Cameron.
my most played
Cameron.
in November.
Oh my God.
Dude, I don't get the most
Is
played
it?
by
I don't get it.
uh
I don't get it
Oh,
either.
it's the
month,
month you played it the most.
and there's what was your favorite game this year? That one I understand, but the
Oh,
month
it
one I did
scrolls. You
get.
can click in
Yeah,
the
you
voice
can
space and
switch
scroll.
between.
Okay.
It Among Us was most played in November apparently. The most played is just every game you played
Yeah, they give you 3 games
when
per
you
month.
most played.
Or no, I got a lot of. Holy. Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah, I
I
have
didn't
23.
see the arrows, but I looked at it while you're tired.
Week tired. It also thanked me for playing.
Okay, that explains why Whispering Willows is on that then.
Start now with the Sony wrap up. Total playtime. I played for double digit total hours.
It's okay. So did I.
10. I played for 10 hours.
That is double digits. That is indeed 2 digits of hours.
You make
It
me
says I
feel
played
bad.
9 hours more than last year. 100% of your total playtime was on PS5 titles. I think that's a stretch.
Is Among Us the only PS5 game you played this year?
No, no, no.
Cameron, don't
No, no, no.
say it.
I played 3 games this year on.
What was the most
Oh,
played?
it was Among Us.
Cameron.
I didn't. Wait, that
Cameron.
doesn't. Oh, that's because we used it for the video. I was like, I didn't play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
likely
didn't.
story.
We did not
So
play
you
for
only
7
got double
hours
digits because of Among
because
Us.
of the video where
A
we were
freaking
literally
Among Us
sitting.
video.
Why do you have a PS5?
Among Us.
I don't know. Apparently, um, we were literally just sitting there, letting it as much or like auto run as possible. Second was Astro's Playroom. I got 2 hours in that. And then third was Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue, which only has 1 hour logged, but whatever the rest of those hours are on Alex's because it would not let me save on mine.
Hmm.
Trophies earned 22. 2 of those are gold. Alex,
What?
how is one of these? Oh, wait. Here are some of your key trophy highlights from this year. Home Sweet Home Lego Dimensions. First trophy.
Yeah. I
11
could not.
26 2016.
Yep, mine was a Walking Dead from Telltale game. From the first, is the first game I got a trophy in
Okay, that's. I
back
don't
in
know why that's a trophy.
2014.
Why is that a trophy highlight from this year, though?
They wrote the program wrong. I realized what they did. They wrote
Mhm.
it to find the oldest date.
That makes sense. They must have only been using a dummy account from this year. Um, I do think it's funny that I got a PS3 and my first trophy is apparently on PS4.
Hmm.
Uh,
And last,
wait, this isn't me. This is PlayStation Plus. Uh,
Oh,
does that?
read the number. It should say 0.
Oh, okay. See your year on PlayStation Plus. 0.
nice.
That's
Because it
right.
said it on the full screen. It said 883
That's how many you could
or
get if you
That's
33.
yeah.
had
That's an
the.
ad. That's just an ad.
Yeah.
That's an ad. What a year, Among Us.
Hmm.
Great.
You have a PS5 and you haven't played it since you got it. What the heck is this?
Okay, I'll go. Let's see. Biggest things are I got y'all's Christmas cards today. That's very nice of you guys. Um and
Yay.
Yay.
I made a very mean meme of you, Alex, of with one of the photos that I will put in the secret chat, but it's hilarious. It's very simple. It's
Oh
I
no.
drew it
I
with
don't like
I drew it with my
memes.
phone.
Oh no.
Okay, so here's the base and here's my adjustment.
That's so mean.
Looking like the square root of 2. I couldn't not. But those are very nice cards. Thank you guys. I that's sweet of y'all. That's a good photo of you and Chelsea Cameron too. So I got those
I would hope
today.
so.
I got my holiday box for my manager. We made jerseys for our team. Uh,
Nice.
Oh good, you're going back to basketball.
um, I can't remember if I mentioned this last week or not, but
No.
my the site lead that played basketball with us this past year, he said that if we don't switch sports by next summer, then he's gonna try to get us an instructor, a team instructor, like a coach, to play again. Scares the hell out of me.
I wanna win.
um, but yeah, we made jerseys. They've got our team name on them and the platforms we work on and our nicknames and everything. It's super cool. And I also got this from I. It wasn't a gift. I bought it, but my buddy got it for me because he works at the hobby shop in town. But I have this.
Hey, it's a mini of your
Hey, it's your
car.
car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a 1/24th scale Honda Civic Type R in the same color that mine is. And it works like it's an actual drivable car. It runs on 4 AAA batteries, and I've got like a little remote and everything. Um, and it's super fun to drift around on like hardwood or vinyl flooring. It's so much fun.
I
Um,
can drive it how I want to, finally.
yeah. My buddy actually got another car. It's like the same size, but it's like a Mercedes AMG race car body, and it's
Mhm.
rear wheel drive. And there's a small engine sales and repair shop in town that does races for these little things. In the wintertime, they build an indoor track, and you can race them.
Nice.
Um,
It's cool.
so yeah, he told me about it, and then he told me this existed, and I was like, "Oh, bro, I want one so bad." And then this last week, he was at work, and he texted me like, "Yo, do you still want that car?" And I was like, "Yes." And then I went over to his house that night, and it was just there. They had one in the shop, just like by happenstance. And they're like super. They hit that collector itch because they always make the body like the part that drives, but the or they make the chassis, the body that goes on top of it. They make like limited runs of a car for like 6 months and then stop and pick a new car to make.
Mhm.
So like there's a huge aftermarket for these things. People like collect the bodies and sell them on eBay for a ton of money and stuff. And so that's really cool.
But you've got your car, which is what you want.
Yeah, I was like, they have my exact color and everything. That was so cool. I'm gonna make a lot of funny content with that. Um, for games, I played more of the Resident Evil 8 DLC finally.
Oh, good.
Have you played more of that?
No, I was
Okay,
playing other things this week.
okay. Um, the part with the masks, I finally went and I did it. Um, and all I'm gonna say is that it's not the end. It's the end of that first section.
That's what I figured.
And it seems to be following the same location style as the original game. So like, you know how the first section in both the main game and the DLC is in the castle. The
Yeah, so
second part is our favorite house. It's a totally different context, but it occurred it's the same kind of thing as the so I think it's like following like
I
the
don't
first game was cuz this is
I
the
don't know if
same
they'll
way.
do all of them.
They might not do all of them,
But
but
these are like the two most like damn, that's a really unique location. But like also you know how it opens, she's talking to the scientist guy
yeah.
and there's a letter on the wall that says don't try whatever you're gonna try to him in that area. Anyways, that's like they basically just took the stuff from RE2/3 and went, all right, we made a new room.
Yeah.
It's like the same assets and
Yeah. But it's also a different context for how you get to the second location. And I'm not going to talk about that because I don't want
yeah.
to spoil anything. But yeah, long story short, you're in the House of Benevito from the main game, and you do a similar sort of thing, at least as far as I've gotten. I'm still in there. But it's just a totally different context. And it's also, uh, I think, more upsetting than the original one. Just in terms of like what you're doing means. Like, the thing you're not actively being attacked, at least at the part that I'm at right now, but I'm doing a bunch of
Mm,
stuff that is basically mimicking um well, I guess I can't say that either, but
yeah.
once you get through it, we'll talk about it, but it's like a lot about Rose, like being really focused on her and stuff, so it's gets really sad. Um
I mean, it
and
took a
also scary as
while.
shit because they just like the first time they take your shit away. So
Yeah,
it's not fun.
it took a while
Cool.
for you to be attacked in the first one though. You had to
Yeah,
complete
that's
like
why I think
basically
it's the same thing. You do a bunch of puzzles, and I'm in those puzzles right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna get attacked by a gigantic baby again or not, but we'll see. Anyway, so I've been playing more of that. It's really good. Um, I've also been playing Mario Sunshine a little bit for whatever reason. I think it's because did I not put? Oh man, no, I did put. Okay, so I put this in the tidbits, but there's a new GameCube control, like a modern GameCube controller, but
Mm.
it's like an 8-bit Deuce style modern controller where it's not mimicking the original. It's laid out like a modern controller except for the things that make it unique. Like, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. But
yeah, I'll
that
need to
got
see
me
it.
thinking about GameCube, and I was like, I'll play some Sunshine. And all of a sudden, I'm 25 shines in and just still kind of going.
Whoops.
Um,
Sunshine's one of those games where you like burn through the first like 50 and then it's like, okay.
Now everything sucks.
Mhm. Ugh.
um, so some of that, and um, I think that's about it. Oh, I've been learning Photoshop and Lightroom and stuff with car photos. Um, I feel like an actual content creator with the Surface now because I'm like drawing on a tablet with a pen. I feel like I'm in an ad every time I work on photos. Um, but I've been learning that. It's been pretty cool.
Nice.
Okay, so for wrap ups, Switch most played, take your guess. Stardew Valley, Splatoon 3, and Clubhouse Games. Oddly enough, I forgot that I binged the hell out of that game earlier this year because I spent forever trying to beat the impossible level CPU in chess, and I couldn't do it until I switched to being the second player. Like I went second, not first, and then I was able to win by like 2 moves. But
Hmm.
I binged the hell out of that playing it. It's a really good like kill time game when you just sometimes I feel like playing like chess or checkers or Mancala or whatever. Also, they have like fishing and golf, and I don't really have a golf replacement right now, so golf and Clubhouse is pretty good. Um, Played at launch Splatoon 3, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and Pokemon Legends Arceus. 3+ years of play: Stardew Valley, Mario Kart 8, and Splatoon 2. Um, and biggest trend was action at 29%. I had action, multiplayer, role playing, shooter, adventure, and simulation. And PlayStation, whopping 57 hours. Um, let's see. I played 10 games, which I thought was low, but I guess that's right. It's just calling me out that I have a shit ton of PS5 games and I've only played 10 of them. My most played game was Gran Turismo 7 at no surprise with like 29 hours. Hmm. Um yeah, and that's 50% of my total time played this year was on Gran Turismo 7.
Damn.
I got a
Nice.
whopping 28 trophies. 27 of them being bronze, one being silver. And 27 PlayStation Plus titles that I got. So, yeah, there you go. All right, Alex, finish this out.
Okay, let's start with this. So obviously I have Game Pass for a little bit, and I'm also, yeah, whatever. Moving Game Pass, whatever. Um, so I beat, so I did beat one game on there, and I tried a bunch. So we'll run through those because I've got other things as well. I beat A Memoirs Blue, which is just a little story game
Mm-hmm.
about a girl and her mom. It's like an hour long, and I got all the achievements. The hardest one was there's this cup, and it's got 3 ice cubes, and one of the achievements is throw the ice cubes out of the cup. All 3 have to be out of the cup at the same time, though, but they melt and fall back in the cup.
Mm.
So that's what makes it hard. Um, I tried as Dusk Falls because I thought I would like it, and while it seemed like an interesting story, I don't like the art style at all. It's like pictures that they just kind of blurred and then slightly move. I don't know. Um that's kind of a lot of my PlayStation titles. I just didn't like it. Uh well, let's run through the bigger ones. I tried Edge of something. Edge Runners. I tried that. It made me sick, which I
Nice.
guess makes sense. Yeah.
That is, in fact, a bad way to, you know, go about playing a game.
Get sick because it wants you to parkour, but it puts you in first person. Yeah. I'm trying to hit the big ones. I've pulled up a list because I didn't have time to get. Let's see. Oh, I tried Road 96, which is again a story game. I don't know. The one thing I'll say is I still am not impressed, but at least I got to try out a bunch of the games I was like, oh, I want to try that. Like I was gonna.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the best thing. Otherwise, I would have just bought them and tried them and have been like, man, I did not like that.
Hmm.
Road 96 is okay, but again, I don't know. I feel like it's missing something.
Being
Uh,
a good game, it's missing being a good game.
no, I can see why people like it. I just couldn't get into it. Checking this last page because I do know one that I was like, man, it got me a little bit playing. Okay, I don't see anything else I played. But I did find one thing. So I downloaded it because I was like, oh, I'll just play that one. Yeah, I downloaded Alice Madness Returns, which I think we've talked about this series once or twice before on the show, which is an action adventure game set in Wonderland, and you play as Alice, but it's like designed to be scary. So
Yeah.
it's like, who needs to play the first game? Well, here's a fun fact. The first game's with the second game on Xbox. If you click on open the second game, it will be like American Alice or American McGee's Alice on the menu, like very far down.
Hmm.
I was like, wait a minute, I know that that's the first game's title, so I played that. It's
Interesting.
kind of Zelda-ish.
Oh yeah.
They I mean, I have two weapons: a knife that I can throw, and a deck of cards. And the deck of cards is to throw, which is good because I like throwing things at the enemies because it's old. You feel the. I'm not gonna play above hard, but I don't know. I need to beat it. Okay, what else did I play? I played some Rocket League.
I thought you
Yay.
got sick from that.
I still kind of do, and I still don't like Rocket League, but I like the lo-fi stuff.
So he's earning
Oh
content for a game he does not play.
wait, the
Yeah,
lo-fi stuff?
the lo-fi
Uh,
girl from
yeah, it
YouTube.
was announced at
They
the
did
Game
a
Awards.
crossover.
I just searched Lofo.
Lofo.
Oh yeah, okay. Heard.
I don't
Nice.
know. I haven't been playing the one with the ball though. I've been playing the special Christmas one that's a hockey puck, and that was
That's just the
helping a
Oh,
bit.
regular
yeah,
hockey puck.
they
Yeah.
always have that mode. I guess it's just done up for Frosty Fest or
Just,
whatever they're calling it.
Yeah,
mhm.
I don't know. That was helping. I guess because I was just like, it doesn't go crazy.
Yeah.
The ball goes crazy. The hockey puck, you kind of know where it's
Bro,
gonna be.
you ever play Rumble?
No,
That's
is
my
that the
favorite mode.
basketball
Oh,
one?
It's yeah, it's just it's like 3v3 car soccer, but everybody gets power-ups. Um
Oh, then yes, I've played at one point in time. Okay, I've played every mode. That one's fun, or more fun than the regular, and so is I kind of like the basketball, even though it's like the dumbest mode.
basketball's annoying as hell, but I do it's good aerial practice. Like I don't really
Yeah,
enjoy it all that much, but I play it because I need to get better at aerials and
and
mhm.
it's easily the best way to do that.
yeah.
Um,
Okay. So it's sounding like I need to set up my Switch so with my account from Steam. However, I go about doing that so that I can
you have to link
play
them
with
both
y'all.
to Epic.
Great, thanks, Epic.
I don't know how much
I
longer
mean,
I'll play. I was just playing it
no
because I
matter
was like,
yeah, no matter
oh,
how long Alex plays, I will definitely play Rocket League
Grant has his
anytime.
car.
I don't have my
He
car in the
does.
game. I have the OG Type R in the game, which is cool enough. I like it. The
It's
EK9.
close.
It was Japan only, of course, and but it's a three-door hatch, and it looks sick, and it makes Honda noises.
Okay.
And it makes Honda
So
noises.
some other games I played. I played I played Mario Kart, obviously. I was like, oh, I need to work on it, and then
I need to play that. I really need to
I
get on
just
that.
get mad when I get to the fourth course, and then lose.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I know all about
understandable.
that. Hey, I'll be the first guy to to preach that fucking sermon. God, I hate that so much. It happens all the time,
um,
and that's why N64 Rainbow Road is the worst course because it's the
I loved
last
it.
cup and it's the last course and the last cup in the freaking game, and I always lose.
The worst feeling though is I was playing, what cup was that? Something on Mira, and I got to the end, and I have no items, and all of a sudden, all I get spammed is by all the other items,
oh,
and I was so
I did. I
mad.
actually did play Mario Kart this week. It just was not for
Um,
regular. I did an online tournament. I won. It was all
Oh yeah,
nice.
I
72
saw that. I
races, and
saw
I
that
won.
tweet.
Yeah, yeah, I won
And then Cooper
by
and I,
like 10 points. And would have been closer, but the guy that was closest to me, commented on one of the later matches and couldn't catch back up because I would have had to get ninth and he would have had to get first. So I'll take it.
played a round of Death Road, and we somehow won.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
that's awesome.
I don't
Like
remember the last time we
I was
actually
like, "Hey,
won
play it
Death
with me.
Road.
I really want to play." And he's like, "Okay, I know how." So we've kind of sacrificed my character because I made a deal with death to get a scythe,
Mm.
and that basically kills you.
Hmm.
Um, but it
Like,
was worth it.
yeah, because you
It's a
can't.
strong
Wait,
weapon.
can't you get to Canada with that though?
No, this was a different thing. That was a deal with the devil. This was a deal with death. This we had to go to a
Oh,
graveyard and find him.
huh. Is that newer?
Yeah, I think so. Um,
Interesting.
but somehow we won. We took no damage in the last three events of 1.5 hours, 4 hours, and getting to Canada. We took no damage for any of the characters, and we were really surprised. One of the
Yeah.
characters we picked up along the way was you, Grant. It was the one I made for you. And
Yeah.
he wears a VR visor the full time. And he survived all the way.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right, hit us with the wrap ups.
Okay, let's see. I'll just where's there it is. Okay. So for Nintendo, I my most played this year were Fire Emblem 3 Hopes, Splatoon 3 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. My played at launch were Three Hopes, Splatoon 3, and Legends Arceus. 3 years of play is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and Tetris 99, which I also played this past
I'm
week.
kind of surprised that Splatoon 2 wasn't on my anywhere on my list now that I think about it. Because it should have been.
We didn't play all that much.
But we did play before Splatoon 3 launched.
My gaming trends are 12% shooter, 28% action, 18% multiplayer, 16 role playing, 13 simulation, and 13 strategy. The shooter number is weird.
Uh it's Splatoon.
I know, but it feels weird compared to. I guess multiplayer also feels weird, but I think it's counting Mario Kart for some reason. All right, let's do PlayStation. I have 334 total hours.
Yeah, I saw yours. You had a beefy one.
Yeah, 50
Mm,
games played this past year. Uh, I tried to beat as many of those as possible. Damn. So my top five or whatever. But your favorite genre of 2020 is adventure with 186 hours logged. I earned 504 trophies this year, six being platinum. I don't know what I platinum this year. You got access to I think that's 86 PlayStation Plus this titles this year. And that's it. They give you a little annual highlights card, which is kind of cool. It
Yep.
does all your stats, and they haven't done that in years past. And you get the wrap up things for your profile if you put that code in on the last page, which is what's his name? The little robot guy from the
Mm.
Astro.
Astro. Thank you. Yes. Okay.
All right. You got any Fae to cover for Coop?
Hold on.
There's Tempest Trials going on right now.
Yeah, there's a new banner. It's for Christmas. It has Black Knight, uh,
Annette from Three
Dorothea,
Houses.
and Annette from the Three Houses, and then Cordelia and Selena, who are related, but they specifically took the Selena one from Fates, not Awakening, are the duo.
Nice. All right. GameStop has Fire Emblem Tarot cards as the pre-order bonus for Fire Emblem Engage. There's 6 cards, right?
I think so. Or they didn't. I don't. It does not say on this image that's in the chat how many cards there are, but maybe on the.
It's. I'm pretty sure it's 6.
Well, I can't buy a physical copy. I need to. If I'm getting it, I need to buy it digital because I'll be in the state of not here.
The state of not here. You know there's GameStops in Florida, right?
Nope. Florida has nothing except Disney
um.
and alligators.
Let's see. Okay, Retro Fighters is making a GameCube controller. This is what I was talking about. That's the link to it, but it's essentially an 8-bit do SN30 Pro, but styled to be GameCube.
I don't like it.
So yeah, it looks a little weird for sure. But it's essentially just a PlayStation controller with the D-pad made more regular style and the button layout mimicking the GameCube controller button layout and
Yeah,
size and
see.
everything. But it's got a it's compatible with GameCube and Switch and PC. The triggers are pressure sensitive, so they'll work with the GameCube, like the GameCube games. Um, I'm excited for the D-pad mostly for like Game Boy player because I
Hey, how
love
small the original
yeah,
GameCube.
and like I use my 8-bit do SN30 Pro when I'm playing on my analog pocket. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and that is a dream because like the only problem I ever had with the original PlayStation controller, like PlayStation 1 controller, was that the handles are too small. Like it's too stubby. But
Mm-hmm.
like if you just made that like a PS4 controller or like a normal controller now with like full size handles and left everything else the same, I would love that controller for 2D games because this is exact. Like I've discovered that like oh my god, the PlayStation layout is really comfortable for 2D games using the D-pad. Um, and also if I could like this is a going to be a regular D-pad and not a PlayStation D-pad, so I'm excited. Uh, USB-C, 10-hour battery life, 30-foot range, and it also comes with a wireless receiver, like a Wavebird receiver, for a GameCube to
That's
use.
cool.
Nice.
So that's happening. It got delayed to come out next year, and they're $45. So, but they also make purple, black, and orange ones. I'm definitely gonna get an orange one. I'm super excited about that.
You kind of have to get an orange one.
Yeah, I know.
Let's be real. It's a requirement.
Um, Mario Kart 7 got a update, if you can believe it. It's not for anything fun though. It's just to patch out a security exploit in the game. But
So yeah, it's related to credit cards.
yeah, so Mario Kart 7 Update 1.2 is now available to download for all you thirsty Mario Kart 7 players. Here's that new content you've been asking for. Security patch.
Just like the 3DS.
Yep.
No, because who expected Mario Kart 7 to get an update in 2022?
I didn't realize that 7 had an exploit.
I
Oh, I
mean,
guess if it had been bigger
It
previously,
was
they would
just
have
for
already patched it
credit
out.
cards.
yeah, it's like a monetary thing. The 3DS is easy as hell to hack nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you
this
don't
is
need a
not
game or anything.
for else. This is just a credit card thing that they want to fix before they close.
Yeah,
Um,
understandable.
River City Girls 2 released. I don't know why I struggled saying that. That's out now. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link got new promo art, and
Mm,
also recruitment for the beta is now open for Japanese only players. Beta takes place on the 13th to the 18th of January.
of
So it won't
course.
be out till sometime next year.
The next Splatfest is happening on January 6th, which that's weird that date is like a trigger now. Um, but yeah, January 6th. It's between spicy, sweet, and sour. I put a meme in the game meme chat that is very relevant to this.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
boy.
I saw that. What are you supposed to pick it on? Don't pick it on the. I don't pick it on the question.
Quit having fun. Stop.
Having fun.
Um, yeah, normally, I mean, I'm not genuinely not picking for an idol this time because I wouldn't pick Big Man. But I like sour because I actually like sour things.
Mm.
Um, like my one of my top three loves in the world is pickles. So
Oh, this one's gonna be so awkward because I don't know what's going on.
What?
'Cause it's about when I've got to report, so we might
Oh,
be.
that's.
oh
Oh. It's okay. We'll play it here. This is the problem with them doing bi-monthly Splatfest. Literally every single one we've been traveling, someone has.
Yeah, go
Because
back to
I
monthly.
traveled in September and November, and now you're traveling in January.
Yeah,
Oh, and I was also traveling during Big Run.
yep.
yeah.
Amazon has signed the next Tomb Raider game from Crystal Dynamics. Oh boy. Also, Amazon's in final talks for the rights to a Warhammer 40k series adaptation with Henry Cavill attached to star and executive production, I guess.
Good. He lost Superman and he left Witcher because he hated what the writers are doing. He's like, I want to follow the books, and they don't care.
Yep. Four Sega Genesis games have been made available for Switch Online, plus expansion pack members. I didn't even see this. Golden Axe 2, Alien Storm, Columns, and Virtua Fighter 2. Wait, Virtua Fighter? I thought that was a
It's
Saturn
an
game.
arcade game, but
Oh, they must have ported it to both the Genesis and the Saturn. Because I have Virtua Fighter 2 for Saturn. It's like one of my three games I have.
Sega at that time was like, okay, we released this game. All right, we released it again. Here you go, people.
Actually, wait, no, I've got both Virtua Fighter games because they're the Japanese games I own. Hmm.
Hmm.
Cool. Valve gave out 171 more Steam Decks from the people who watched the Game Awards. Man, they just
Which
can't
means
get rid of
they
those things.
had 171 dot stat for, like, they were betting on that time, I guess, for the Game Awards since it was
Oh,
released.
yeah. Pavilion has been added to Pokemon Go, and just like in X and Y, the variants are spread around the world.
Yep. Pain.
So dumb.
I mean, let's just go to France.
You can prove you've been
Just
to-
go. It's in the title.
Yeah.
Just walk there.
I mean, they already had Pokemon split between parts of the world. What's a regional form?
We can just build a bridge and walk across it, and when we run out of material, we go and grab stuff from the start of the bridge.
Excellent.
And as long as we're quick about it and nobody hits themselves with a hammer or something, then we'll just float in midair the whole time like it's in a cartoon. But if someone like gets hit or screams really loudly, then we're screwed. We're all dead.
Acknowledges
We're
that
all dead.
time exists.
All
Yeah,
I can
Don't
think,
acknowledge that time exists.
don't look
all I
down, just like
all I
Shrek.
can think of, and I can't figure out where it's from, or I don't remember. There's like this little choo-choo, and it picks up the pieces after it's driven over them, so it can keep putting down the new lines of track.
Yeah, dude, even better idea. Let's just take a train there over the ocean.
Ah, we figured it out, boys.
Yeah.
Train.
Let's bring the Concorde back and fill the atmosphere with nitrous oxides and destroy the ozone layer and cover the world in a haze that's going to cause an ice age. The oceans will freeze over, and then we can just pull a Polar Express and drift a train across the Atlantic. It's all part of the plan.
That's
I've
all
I've
part
got
of
a
the plan.
vision. I'm what they call a visionary.
Played a video for me recently. Someone had taken Polar Express. They were like the front. It's just the three of them having fun, and they were like the back while they're sliding on the ice, and it's like they're getting thrown around.
um, let's
That movie is
see.
really messed up when you think about it for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are going wrong in that movie, but it's whatever.
What a movie, though.
Yeah,
It
come
is the
on,
most
come on, kids,
Christmas movie.
get in my lovely train, and we'll go see Santa, and totally not get murdered and put into an oil drum and dropped off in the Caribbean.
Oh, I was supposed to talk about this during Collector's Corner. That's why it's next to me.
What? Oh,
Oh, dude, it came in.
it came in.
Yeah, we don't. We really need. We should have video for this podcast.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we should do that.
At some point, we'd
Well,
have to start
for
first
audio
recording
only
the
now.
screen.
Cameron ordered a box set of the Clue game that Scott the Woz put out for his charity bonanza this year. Um, that's really awesome. I'm sure that'll be fun
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy will launch on April 4th, 2023 for PS4 and Xbox One, and on July 25th, 2023 for Nintendo Switch. The team is looking forward to bringing you the game, and we want to deliver the best possible game experience across all platforms.
But the PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X dates
They're
are
still
still
being released, sir.
of
Yep.
Grant's birthday.
Okay. Matthew Lillard and Josh Hutcherson to join Five Nights at Freddy's film. I saw that, dude. For anybody that doesn't know, Matthew Lillard is Shaggy from the Scooby Doo live action movies.
Also, most of the cartoons since then.
Yep. And also a couple other weird roles that he's been in which I can't take him seriously because I just think of him as
Oh,
the guy
Shaggy.
And
that
now
the guy
he'll
that
be the killer of FNAF.
the guy that hotboxed his van and then grilled burgers with a dog in the back of said van while driving. New Final Fantasy remake has a Getty watermark and a painting. Okay, I thought about this earlier in the show, but I couldn't remember what it was. I'm so glad it was put here. I saw that on Twitter. That is just shameless. Imagine being a developer at Square and needing a background, so you just rip a Getty image and you don't pay for it even though you're a professional developer and you somehow don't have access to stock images you can use because you work at Square freaking Enix making a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here.
Yeah, like are we that penny pincher around these parts? Can we
I
not
guess.
pay like a $5 subscription to Getty Images?
No.
Speaking of which, uh, I know y'all talked about it before I got here. The Final Fantasy Pixel remasters.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I vented about that. That's so stupid.
Yeah, no, I'm excited because we were mad when it was exclusive to what was it?
Mobile
Phones.
and Steam.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I'm glad the games are coming to consoles, but the
but you
physical
said it.
edition BS.
Yeah, I haven't looked into that.
Oh, they sold out instantly,
Yeah, I could see it. Everybody
and
wants it, and
they're
then
limited. They're purposefully limited quantities. Yeah,
uh,
bad.
um, but r/Xbox subreddits are so mad they're not getting it, and I'm like, really? You thought you would get this?
You thought you
You
would
only
get
get
an RPG?
RPGs when Microsoft drops fat
They
stacks
might
on the
get it
developer.
digitally.
Maybe.
I
Maybe.
Just
don't
because
know.
Maybe.
They
it's an
get
easy
mad that they
port,
don't get them, and then they don't
but then they don't
buy
buy them.
any of them. So developers are like, why would I do it unless Microsoft's paying me?
Yeah, that's the problem. Nobody
Yeah.
wants actually. They just want to complain that they're not getting them. But I mean,
No, it's the same level as. I saw this comment. They said it's the same level. This is why Microsoft should be allowed to buy Activision.
Okay.
yes, this is why.
Um, Death Stranding 2. What was impossible 3 years ago is now possible. Quote, is not a regular sequel, says Kojima. Okay, Death Stranding 1. What was possible? Walking?
Yes.
What was
Now,
impossible? Light
uh,
jogging.
You figured it out.
Now we can lightly jog at a medium pace. Great. Dead Space Remake has gone gold. Oh yeah, that means they put them on discs. That means nothing.
Yeah.
Remember when Cyberpunk went gold? Remember that?
I thought gold meant it was done, but it's not.
No,
Like,
no.
no. They put the disc out like way
Yeah,
soon.
that means they stamped the discs with it.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm old enough to remember. Gold meant it's done.
Yeah. VR mode will launch as free DLC for RE Village and Gold Edition on PS5 alongside PSVR 2 on February 22nd next year. That's awesome.
I could not play that. Yeah, really.
It depends on what kind of movement style you have to do
That's
because there's gonna be certain ones where I'm gonna throw up. Looking at you, Phasmophobia.
are
Amazon
you
is making.
getting a PSVR too?
huh?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, you would need $500 just to drop and be like
Yeah,
on
but
the
yeah,
dick.
one, I don't have $500 to drop. Two, I barely play VR as it is. Um,
I'm 30.
I
If I have $500, I have things I need more than that.
yeah. So usually I only boot it up when I have an itch to play rhythm games because
Mhm.
that's basically all I like. I play Beat Saber and God, I always have it in my mind and then I can never remember. Oh, Pistol Whip. That's the other one. It's like the rhythm shooting game. Um, that's like all I play.
Mhm.
Sometimes super hot, but very rarely. Um, Amazon is making a God of War TV series. Can't wait.
Right.
Can't wait.
It will have. Let's talk about how it will be. It will probably have really bad writing, but it will have a large budget, but they won't know how to spend the budget.
So they're gonna give it to themselves.
And then Kratos is gonna take off his helmet, and everyone's gonna be mad because he never takes off his helmet.
No, they just won't paint his skin with the ashes of his family.
Mm. And then they take off his helmet.
Yes.
The Battle Network is back. Relive heart-pounding net battles across all 10 titles when Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection comes to Nintendo Switch on April 14th of next year. That's huge.
Hey, Scott the Waz's complained about this. That's not 10 titles.
It says 10.
It's not 10 though. Like not proper. It's like counting Pokemon as 2 separate games.
People do.
They're the
Persona
same game with different content. Very slightly different content.
different games. Unfortunately, different games.
Unfortunately.
This was back when everybody's like, I can beat Pokemon, and it's like, oh damn, I can't.
Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden Modern Ports gameplay editions announced. And the Japanese prices have a link that won't let me click on it. There we go.
Huh?
I got it now. The games will individually cost 1980 yen, which converts to about 15 bucks.
Well, no, it's more like 20.
Yeah, they're definitely
Um,
gonna charge 20.
Yeah,
Golden.
the direct conversion is
Okay, yeah,
1461,
yeah.
but so yeah, it'll probably be 20 bucks for us, but the recently released Persona 5 Royal Remaster was launched at 76.78 yen, which is around $56. So yeah, 60 bucks because it was 60 bucks for us. Right? Or was it 50?
It was
It
60.
was 60. Yeah. So yeah, 20 bucks for each game probably for us. About 15 in Japan right now. Removing the 2K launcher for Midnight Suns in Steam removes most of the stuttering and graphical issues. Dude, imagine making a launcher that's so freaking bad it ruins the game.
What do you mean removing it fixes everything? Not everything, but most. It's so funny.
Platinum Games Hideki Kamiya on Bayonetta. Quote, I personally can't conceive the Bayonetta series ever ending. I want to make Bayonetta 4 and Bayonetta 5, and I intend on pitching them to the company. End quote. Good. Maybe, yeah, maybe let's get a little more spice in there next time, I'm going to recommend, but
He also talked about the new one. He's like, it's made by a younger team.
oh, the Origins.
Cereza, yeah.
Candy Crush maker King has announced it's shutting down Crash Bandicoot mobile game on the run early next year. Oh no, the Crash Bandicoot mobile game. Whatever shall I do without Crash Bandicoot on the run?
King's what Microsoft is also trying to own. They get it with Activision.
Man, that's just a
Activision.
freaking
They
money
claim
printer.
they claim that's why they want to buy Activision. They're like, not for Call of Duty. We want the mobile.
Dude, and that can be serious, dude. I'm sure Candy Crush makes way more money than Call of Duty does, and that way they can have just an endless money machine to give them money to buy more companies.
Yeah.
Lost
That's
screenshot
true.
of forgotten Married with Children video game surfaces online.
I posted a picture of the magazine thing.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Ah,
I didn't initially read it. Um so I was like, oh, that looks familiar. And then eventually I was like, oh yeah, that is Married with Children, isn't it?
Yeah.
and EA Sports has now correctly predicted 4 World Cup winners in a row. That's impressive.
Yeah, this is why FIFA charges them so much.
Yeah, that was
People are gonna start
it
betting
was
based on it.
I was really sad when Japan lost. I was pulling for Japan. That was cool because I knew America didn't have a freaking shot. We barely made it out of the first round.
But we beat Europe, which is the win for America. Because Europe's like, oh, we're not going to lose. How much do you think we'll beat them by? And it's like, ha, we beat you.
Well, it's soccer, so
We
No,
didn't.
it's like
three
Who did we beat in
max.
Europe?
the United Kingdom.
No, we
Like they're
tied.
okay. For America, you're right. We did tie.
Yeah, I guess that's a
Sorry.
win for us because we didn't lose, but
They should have beaten us badly because soccer's like way down on list of sports America cares about. It's like football, basketball, and baseball. And it depends on what part of the country you're in. But we're in the South, so it's football.
um, I
And then a
saw
bunch of other sports, and
I,
then
s-
soccer.
I saw a tweet that had some me math in it. Because someone tweeted a thing that said like, yeah, the Super Bowl has on average like 100-ish million viewers every year, and the World Cup has like 4 billion viewers every 4 years when it happens. And the the comment was like, yeah, but 100 million times four is 4 billion, so it's about the same.
What?
15 minus 5 is 12.
Oh, no. I could get where they're like getting the 4. Okay, it took me a second. They're like,
A
we
hundred
get
million
the
times
same.
four is 4 billion.
Yeah, but also the 4. Like,
And
I was like, where did they even get the 4? And they got the 4 from
there's
it's
some
every
comment
4
under that that was
years.
like, is this man serious? And I'm gonna be honest, in that small window of time between reading that and then reading the joke about the comment, I was like, yeah, he's got a point.
That he's got a point.
Wow, we're the
But
same.
look,
We get
you
the
gotta
same
divide
number
it.
of viewers.
You gotta divide it by the number of countries, though. That's the thing.
But also Argentina basically exploded when they won the World Cup. I mean, like, there's cities
Mm,
in America that'll go crazy when their team wins something, but not a whole frickin' like just the entirety of Argentina. Everybody's screaming, and the streets are filled for frickin' miles. And I saw a video when they officially won. Like, someone took a video from their balcony, and like just the whole city was screaming. I don't know. I just it seemed more powerful than anything that happens here, but that's crazy.
I can
Maybe
see that.
EA will guess five.
We win, and then people set their own cars on fire. We have no idea
That's
why.
just Pennsylvania. That's not us.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean down here. We go and roll
We get
the corner.
wasted and beat the shit out of people. But no, people in Pennsylvania just literally destroy infrastructure when they win,
Yeah, that's
and
the one
that
I was thinking.
makes me really worried for them because the Eagles have clinched the playoffs a while ago. They're hot as hell
Uh-oh.
right now. They're doing really good. Um, like it was probably a blessing they didn't win the World Series.
The town is gone.
Okay, old but still interesting tidbits. Minecraft's hardcore game mode is not in Bedrock. Really?
Yep. We've had it for literally
How
over a
hard of an
day.
addition is that? Why?
They have a lot more glitches than we do. I've seen someone take off of a Elytra, and it killed them.
Nice.
Like they shot up to go, and the rocket killed them.
Congratulations
So,
on getting that elytra. It's a lot of hard work to do that. Die.
and you died on hardcore. Yeah, no, that's why they don't have it.
Kyrie's poem from Kingdom Hearts 2 is in the Kingdom Hearts 1 manual. That's weird.
Yeah, I was also kind of surprised though. Ours is correctly translated. They're the same words exactly in both.
That's even more shocking. That never happens.
Yeah, you'd think like
But
Japan,
like,
it's like, oh, it's the same, if they plan something out. No, ours is the same as well.
it also feels weird because they definitely were not planning Kingdom Hearts 2 at the time.
No, but these games are 3 years apart.
Maybe they were planning Kingdom Hearts 2 at the time. Feels
Um,
kind of weird to plan a sequel before you know the first one's gonna do well, though.
all right, rumor roundup from viewer Anon. Drunkman's next game is Last of Us Part 3.
Wow.
Whoop-de frickin' do. Cool. Xbox possibly making their own video production studio. To do what?
Like directs.
Ah, and announce what?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Games
the
with ads
thing. They
in
don't
them.
have anything.
We know you all like games, so now we have made games with ads. Mobile users have had a
Oh, that's the
monopoly on
perfect
the
lead.
video games
That's
with
the
ads
perfect lead
market.
into the next Microsoft topic right below it.
Oh, good. Microsoft might be exploring a cheaper ad-supported Xbox Game Pass Lite. Great. Games with
I don't like
ads.
that.
It's unfair that only mobile users get the games with ads. Everybody should have access to games with ads. Microsoft has been a leader in accessibility for 15 years. Ugh.
That was pretty good though.
God. Assassin's Creed Codename Jade leaked. Codename
It's a
Jade.
mobile game.
Oh, cool. See, look at this monopoly. Even Assassin's Creed getting is in on the action. Ubisoft studio Massive Entertainment is looking for playtesters in Sweden for their new Star Wars game. Well, do you guys want to go to Sweden?
Yeah. Let's just go for a week and be like, please let us play your game. We're
Let
only
us
here
play
for
the game.
a week. We'll tell you how to
I'm
make
not
it
even gonna
good.
try to fake a Swedish accent. Just let me play the game.
Look, I will do it for
We
free.
promise between all of us, we easily put in thousands of hours in games every year.
Yeah, with me and my 57 hours in.
It's okay. My Splatoon 3 hours
Uh,
makes up for
and
everything else.
half of that time being in a race simulator, which is totally unrelated to what we're developing here. But I mean, I can use buttons
I
and stuff.
have. I didn't realize I had 75 hours in Pokemon Violet.
Yeah, but you've been playing a lot of older games, which don't really, they don't get tracked in
Track
that.
it.
Yeah, my
They
man.
track them in theirs.
It's
If my
gonna be really
GameCube and Game Boy
disappointing.
Advance and Super Nintendo had trackers, I'd be lit up. Numbers only
It's
go
gonna be
up.
really disappointing if it doesn't. If the Switch's successor doesn't allow us to continue tracking.
I'm sure they'll let you.
Because
No,
I
we
mean the
need to go
3DS
back
had
to
it.
the Wii U's and 3DS's. Yeah, they both had like really good game trackers. And the Switch, they were like, well, they did. This Wii U didn't sell. Let's go back to the
Game
Wii. Or no, the
game.
Wii had a tracker and it was okay, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
on
good.
the Switch, at least initially, you lost the hours if you switched systems,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate. 'Cause several of my games have awkward hours now, including Splatoon 2.
And unfinished 2000 game Duke Nukem Endangered Species has leaked. I can bet as to why it's um
No, but you can play it.
Unfinished.
unfinished.
Well, obviously, we all know why it's unfinished.
Duke
Hmm.
Nukem
But it is
forever.
playable, kinda. I think someone said there's no enemies.
Ah, yeah,
What?
it's my favorite way to play Duke Nukem.
Nothing to
Okay, but that
fight.
still sounds like it's in a more playable state than the Boy and His Blob sequel.
Okay. Finishing topic. What is your favorite winter or Christmas game? Hmm. So I thought
Huh.
about it a little bit.
Good. I
Um,
didn't think about it at all after I wrote the question.
Thanks.
so
Oh.
one, obviously my Life Sims, my Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley are really good. Um, because they can be really cozy. Also, I associate Pokemon a lot with winter because they come out in November. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's not really a Christmassy game, but I always associate it with the holidays. Um,
I get that one. I definitely
It has
understand that answer of, oh, they come out in the holidays, and I was always on break as a kid, so it's when I got
Yeah,
the
I think
most
most of
time.
them. I think it was what, like Black and White 2. Those were the awkward spring ones, but otherwise it's typically at least a winter release, if not uh, you know, leading right into the holidays.
Um,
Makes sense.
I could probably cook up more, but I need more thinking time. You guys got
Okay,
anything?
I can give you one immediately. Same vein idea. I put Mario Kart kind of there, just because
It's
you know
there's more time to play
everybody's
it with
off, and I can
Yeah.
get
family.
the family to play it, and it's all good fun.
Hmm. Um, Animal Crossing
Okay, that was the
as
answer
well.
I was expecting.
Yeah, life sim. Go with that.
Yeah.
Life Sim. Life Sims are just like easy Christmas games.
Well,
Um,
that's why I hate saying Stardew Valley because like life sim games are good for every season. Like there's a reason that they're good for
true.
literally any time of year.
There's a reason
What's
they're
the
called Life
best game
Sims.
to get wrapped up in your home? Life sim because I can see people.
Yeah, I can go outside and not be freezing and dry and getting shocked every time I touch something because there's so much freaking static electricity in the air.
Mhm.
Luckily, the new car does not do that as badly as the old Civic did, at least so far. But man, my old
Nice.
Civic, every time I got out of that thing, I had to touch the car immediately because if I didn't, then I would forget that I was about to be shocked and shock myself on
Get
something.
shocked.
So I just in the winter, I get out of my car and just go, "Ow!" just grab, I just immediately grab the door or something like get it out of me so I
I think
don't
I
get
remember
surprised.
that. Like
Hate
reminds.
hate that freaking thing. It's always so annoying. Hmm.
Um, Not really a game per se, but there is that Christmas level in Pikmin 3 um, in challenge mode.
Oh, Celeste.
Okay, I could see it.
Yeah,
Time to
It's
go up
that
in
is a
a
winter themed
yeah winter
game.
themed on snowy mountains and stuff. And also the game is really freaking good. Um,
I think one thing that absolutely helps Celeste is the accessibility menu of hey, you can set it to exactly how hard you want this game to be.
yeah.
Mine is set to baby mode. I can fly.
um, hmm. I also usually think of Binding of Isaac because Mayo got me into that game. I remember binging it on my winter breaks in college.
Mhm.
Breath of the Wild is on this list. I found.
Of winter games.
Yeah, I guess I could see it.
I mean,
You can, there's
how far detached are games like Breath of the Wild and Skyrim from life sim games? Not really, right? I mean,
eh.
there's just less structure.
Yeah.
Oh, I this will be Cooper's answer, so we could definitely do it. Minecraft.
Again,
Yeah. Just one of those games. It's like, damn, it's relaxing.
yeah,
Um,
Minecraft music is relaxing to me.
I'm sorry. I was like, oh, we're just doing relaxing games, and I'm scrolling down this list just to see what they say. 15. Silent Hill Shattered Memories.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
There's a
Christmas.
reason I didn't say
What?
Resident Evil 8, even though you're in snow the whole time.
Yes, my
It's because that's
favorite.
not relaxing.
Psychological horror.
It's like, I want to be mentally tormented this holiday. It's
Yeah, I
either
was like, I can list games that are like, oh, it's set in the winter, like Until Dawn, but that's not a Christmas game. That's a Halloween game.
I either get
It's,
I either get unsolicited and unpredictable mental torment from my family over the holiday, or I'm controlling my life, so I'm gonna choose what torment I get this holiday.
and I still want to be tormented.
Yeah, but I wanna be tormented by something I know what's gonna happen.
Until Dawn is also on this
What
list.
the hell?
I don't. They like looked up snow games and went, "We figured it out."
Yeah, okay. Oh, dude, snowboarding games. Freaking SSX.
Yeah. Oh, I guess this would be the answer I was kind of looking for as well. The 3 modern Persona games, especially since they've got like a section that's just Christmas time and it plays calm, peaceful music because you're in the winter. Like it switches songs on the overworld for the winter specifically.
Yeah.
But those games are
Um,
all about friendship, so it makes sense. And they're long, so you need the winter time to play them.
that checks out.
Hmm.
I
Yeah, snowboarding games are on a lot of these lists though. Like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Huh.
ooh, whoopee. I guess newer would be Disney Dreamlight Valley, since that's
Okay.
another life sim, and it just had its Christmas update
I
with Toy Story.
guess.
Does Ice Climber count? Ice Climber sucks.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you'd actually played it.
I've played.
It's
Oh
so
yeah, it's bad. It's not good. I've played Ice Climber a lot
it
because I want it to be good because I want all NES games to be good. But every time I go back and play that thing, I start out
it's
fine.
just
Like
a
it's Mario 3. It's really hard as shit to beat the game in one go. But um, like it's a fun
Ice Climbers
platformer.
is literally just a platformer, but there's ice the entire time, so it
Yeah,
actually sucks.
yeah,
Platforming on ice is not fun, and
yeah.
having that
There's a
ice
lot of BS on
built
on the
in.
NES. It starts with Mario 3, and then you try to
I
play Pac-Man, and it's a shitty NES version. So you're like, I don't want to play this. And you play Zelda, and you're like, I have no what I'm doing. And then you play Ice Climber, and you're like, I'd rather kill myself than keep playing this console.
Hmm.
Excite Bike is just as bad as I don't know what I'm doing.
I
Getting it to go is the most.
I actually enjoy Sight Bike. It gets really tedious. Like the action doesn't change, but I do like Excite Bike and Balloon Fight are okay.
Ooh, balloon! I was gonna say
Um,
balloon fight
It's
is
all right,
really fun. Like I feel like
man.
most of the games that they had available in the OG Animal Crossing, as ROMs,
They're the
those
well-known
are
ones, but
the like not only are they the well-known ones, they are the ones that actually hold up. Uh, except for Ice Climbers.
they have
Because
ice.
Ice Climbers is I forgot Ice Climbers is in that one.
I also have an interesting counterpoint. If like you want to feel like it's summer, then like the counterpoint to snowboarding games would be like either skateboarding games like Tony Hawk or
Wave
like
Racer.
yeah, Wave Race, Splashdown, something like that, jet ski.
Beach Party
Yeah.
and the Dead
Most of
Alive
uh
franchise. You play volleyball, I think. I don't know. I don't actually own it. I just know it's kind of memed.
most of Wii Sports Resort
Oh
would
yeah.
be in that I don't want it to feel cold inside and outside.
Yeah, both Wii Sports games and We Play, because that's another thing I kind of associate with the holidays. Because I remember when we got our Wii over the holidays and like playing that stupid cow
Hmm.
racing game in We Play
Yeah.
when I got
Um,
home and was like, oh my god, there's a Wii set up.
realistically, if Switch Sports wasn't so online focused, I would say that would count. But I don't know. It's not as fun to play a game when half the content is based on collecting outfits for your characters and you can't unlock it except for playing online.
Oh, also talking about snowboarding games, Wii Ski and Snowboard, because you can use the balance board and snowboard on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was thinking of Wii Fit for the exact reason. Same
Yeah.
reason. It's like it's like this is the dumbest thing, but it's also really fun if you've ever done it.
Yeah.
All right, get ready, jump, but don't jump. Just make them jump.
That made me think of the balancing game. It's
Um,
just like, oh, you flew off. Congrats,
also
idiot.
hockey, like NHL, whatever. If you're a
Mhm.
hockey guy, um, I'm not at all, but well, I wouldn't say at all. I'm not a hockey guy enough to play a hockey sports game. I like hockey, but
Not enough to buy it.
yeah, or just like I don't care about the game enough to like. I bet,
Depends. Can I
dude.
just can I start the fights?
I love football, obviously, because I watch it. I'm literally watching Monday Night Football right now on my phone on my desk. Um,
Well,
and I barely play football games. Like usually, like once a year, I'm gonna usually around like late spring, early summer when the football drought's big, and I want to feel some
mhm.
football. I'll play like a game, but I don't know. Um, but hey, maybe I won't have to do that because USFL is coming back for year two.
USFL.
Do you remember the first? It happened this year too. Earlier in the spring, there was those like the Birmingham
Oh
Stallions.
yeah. Never mind. I remember.
Yeah,
We talked.
um, that's coming back. Like it was confirmed that they
Sorry,
actually did a good success. A good
I
success.
I heard game and my mind started thinking, oh yeah, they're releasing a college football game in 2024.
Yeah, no, it's not that. But USFL is coming back and starting in March or April. So
That's right.
that'll be exciting. Um, that's about all I got. You guys got any other ones to spit out?
Um, board games. I don't really want to get into board games, but board games are also just
Oh yeah, just
easier to
playing with
play.
family.
Yeah,
I tried to
they're
play.
just easier to play at the holidays, you know?
I tried to play Betrayal at House on the Hill once with my family, and I got bullied. So
Dude, that's like it's a game that you've really gotta like games. And we all really like games, so it's great. Except some of them are like some of the scenarios you can get just suck.
yeah, really
Mhm.
complicated ones. But like you read the flavor, like you find an item in a room, so you read the text of it, and it's like thematic. Uh, and I read that, and then everybody just laughed. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not playing board games with you guys. We could try.
Yeah,
We
you
could
got
play Kittens in a Blender. That's usually the one I bring now, is because it's silly and
gotta
Easy to
play
simple.
travel with.
gotta play more simple things like Clue
Yeah.
and not Monopoly. Monopoly's
Mm-mm.
too long.
Monopoly just takes too long.
I've never finished a game of Monopoly in my life.
I have, and it's what it sounds like.
Look,
The best way
Monopoly
to play
in
Monopoly is set like an hour timer, and when that's up,
Yeah.
whoever's in the lead is the winner,
yeah, because
which
what are
is
you
a
just
rule
supposed to
set
do?
in
Just
the thing.
what are you supposed to do? Just continue until uh
Yeah, just play bureaucracy
somebody
the game for 6 hours until you
just want to die.
buy out your 8-year-old nephew and
Who's been rolling
sp-
all the best?
spit on his bankruptcy notice, just stomp him into the
Mm.
dust, and then like laugh and point at him. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
No, for sure.
Um, all right, well, I guess that's gonna end it for us here. Then, thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed the
Yep.
show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, except for next week. Remember. Um, but we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. What's your favorite Christmas game? Let us
Or
know. And
if Twitter's dead and but when New Year's comes back, we're also on Instagram under the same name.
yeah, maybe we should just switch to that instead. Go to a different millionaire platform. Um,
Pain.
and yeah, like I said, we'll be off next week, so we'll see you guys in the new year. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Have a good time. And yeah, that's it for All Night Gamers 2022. See you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.